Oh, there we go. I think we're live. Yeah. And this time it looks like you can all hear me. Delete the other video in a moment. But I started talking off with a simple thought. If you ever wished that you could just simply talk to your partner, your wife, your husband, without fighting, or maybe you wish that maybe there isn't there a place somewhere where we can just learn to reconnect with each other again. If you ever thought those thoughts, then definitely this video, this live is for you here this morning. So this Saturday morning from 7 in the morning to 8:30, we're hosting something that we call Safe, Valued, and Seen. And I want to tell you exactly what you can expect for this Saturday morning. Saturday morning is not going to be a sermon. It's not therapy. I think it's more like an experience. And once you've experienced this together with a lot of other people, you could keep your screen off if you wanted to. And listening to some challenging topics, you'll understand why hundreds of couples have walked out saying that was the best 50 minutes that we have ever had, or had in years at least. So, so when you arrive Saturday morning, it won't feel like a typical Zoom session. No one's going to be pretending anything, or we're going to talk about difficult topics out in the open. It would feel something like sitting in the room with people who have finally decided to face some honest topics about love, about pain, about disappointment, and even about hope. Maybe you'll be together as a couple, just you and your spouse. Maybe you'll be just you. Your wife won't, maybe would like to attend, but also part of a community that's learning the very same truths. So we'll explore some difficult and challenging content, things like rejection, guilt, shame, the longing to feel wanted again, but in a way that's very satisfying, I believe. And there's zero condemnation. This is not to pick on any partner, it's to support, uphold, and foster a space of understanding and trust. We don't want to expose anybody, it's about helping you to find freedom. So here's how the morning will flow. We'll start with a short, honest teaching where Pastor Andre and Jen will unpack what safety and value actually looks like in a relationship. And then there would be some guided questions that would help you and your spouse to each see each other differently. If they've got questions, you could definitely ask that. So there's been no questions in the light of blame uh, or we don't want to put anybody in a space of needing to defend themselves. You could use the chat to type your questions anonymously or send them to me privately also in Zoom. So that's also possible. And hopefully you'll be learning things about yourself and each other that maybe you've known um, deep down, but maybe you never had the words to put to those um, things that you've known deep down and discovering in the session. So I think the session is going to be emotional. Don't be scared of emotions. That's part of life. It's definitely powerful. It's definitely tender. There's moments where I go, what are they talking about? You know, in a good way. I've never been disappointed by the quality of the content. It's designed to help couples reconnect with. So you'll definitely walk away with language, with understanding, and a renewed sense of togetherness, if nothing else. So every time we do this, couples describe the same thing, a mix of deep relief and sort of a holy discomfort, because healing isn't always easy, but healing is worth it. So hopefully you'll laugh at some of our corny jokes and Kevin's sense of humor. You'll definitely think. You'll have moments where you look at each other and you just realize, wow, we've been carrying a heavy load for years, and finally there's other people that understands. And you'll also maybe realize that, like, listen, we're not running away from it anymore. We can maybe face this together in a way that's safe and guided and very redemptive. So Saturday mornings is very satisfying. It's very challenging at the same time because I think many people feel seen and heard, and you'll also be invited to grow. So couples tell us all the time afterwards things like, we spoke for hours after that session. We just spoke about the content the whole weekend. We saw each other completely differently. I understand something else. It was like we both came home again. And that is what Saturday is all about. It's about finding hopefully a reset button, or starting to explore what the reset button would look like. So Saturday morning is not a fix at all. It's a first honest step towards intimacy, openness, and safety. And we're going to keep the space sacred. And that's also part of the reason why we've decided to limit the amount of couples to 70 only. So not because we trying to be exclusive, but because intimacy can't be, there's no cookie cutter mass experience production line thing that could produce intimacy. We had over 60 couples one of the previous times, and we reached the point where we literally couldn't accept more people in these type of sessions. So if you want to be part of this round, you've got 2 days starting today to register. I'll post the link to register below this video in the first comment straight after this video recording. Yeah. So registration will open today, and it will close Friday, tomorrow at 5 o'clock. There's no waiting list. There's no replay. This is your chance to sit together, to talk, to learn, and to hopefully feel again. You'll learn how to build safety, rediscover value, and create intimacy that's deeper than performance. So if you want to, you're welcome to send me the word safe in a DM, and I'll send you the link privately as soon as the registration opens. There's about 15 people that have sent me um, the word link, the word safe or couple or connect, whatever the word was, in my messages. I haven't opened them yet. I'll send all of that today. So if you've been praying for something to shift in your marriage, then this is the moment. Definitely join us. It's not just another talk, it's absolutely an encounter. And if you show up, you might just leave seeing each other a little bit differently, a little bit better, and hopefully you'll find love and light again in your relationship. And maybe this is going to be for the first time in many years. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and I'll be posting the link in the first comment section below this video. Have a nice day.